Hi guys, and welcome to Bendy Pixie Flexibility. Today we're going to talk about some SMR to help open up your body for more flexibility. These are things we wouldn't typically need to do, but when we're really trying to get the most out of our flexibility, sometimes these little tricks can help. So today is arms. So what you'll need for this is a block, a chair, or some sort of raised surface. So like if you have like a dining table that sits a little bit higher than you, then that works out too. Alright, we're going to place first the block onto the surface and then the peanut. I'm going to start down here and show you closer up what it looks like, and then we'll do it up here. So here we have our peanut and we place it on our block. The block's going to be the long way. This is going to give us more space to roll. We're going to start with our thumb facing up, and we're going to place the peanut just a little bit above our elbow. Placing it up towards the top of the block, we then can roll down towards the wrist and up towards the elbow. If you find any tender points, you can stop on them, sit, and breathe. If you need, you can also pronate and supinate the wrist at any point along here. That's going to activate some muscles, and this will help do that shearing process of sort of separating the individual tissues that might get tangled together to help create more tension. Okay, so all of that can be done on the floor, but it's generally easiest if it's kind of at more of a shoulder, closer to shoulder level. Alright, so then we do need this height for this next piece. You're going to now take your wrist and you're going to go thumb down, placing your arm below the elbow against the peanut. You want to target kind of this fatty area. Again, putting the peanut towards the back of the block. You're going to roll it up the arm and down the arm. And same thing, you can pronate and supinate the wrist at any point along here to help shear and separate. Those muscle tissue fibers. Alright, so now that we've got back and front of the forearm, we're going to move into the upper arm, into the tricep. So now we're going to place our peanut again towards the back of the block, this time placing it just below the elbow with our hand towards our shoulder. We're then, towards the front. Then we're going to roll it away towards the armpit and back towards the elbow. Again, if there's any tender spots in here, you can kind of find those spots, stop on them, try and sit there and breathe. Pronating and supinating your wrist isn't going to do a lot here, but straightening and bending your arm at any of these points may affect things, and rotating your hand side to side at the elbow can also help shear and separate bound up tissues. Alright, now we're going to do the biceps. So we're going to turn the arm down, thumb down again. And this time we're going to place it just above the elbow. This time at the bottom of the bicep. And we're going to roll up towards the shoulder. And same thing here, you can bend and straighten, but it's hard if there's a surface under you to actually make that happen. But we can roll our shoulder, and this can be a really good way to do a little shearing and separating. All right, that is our SMR for the arms. Now that you've got one side, let's go ahead and move to the other side, and we'll do the same thing. First, we're going to start with the forearms, placing the block towards the back, placing the forearm, thumb up, and we slide up and down. And we can pronate and supinate at any point. Alright, and then we're going to turn it over, thumb down, meaty part just below your elbow, towards the back of the block, rolling it up. If you're having pain in your forearms or in your grip muscles or struggles with your grip, these forearm release things can be really helpful for that as well. So now we're going to do the upper arm, starting with the tricep, placing it below the elbow and rolling it up. Good. Just keep rolling. Again, if you find tender spots, you can just sort of sit there and breathe through them. You can rotate your arm. Beautiful. And then you can also rotate your shoulder. Good. All right, and then we're going to turn it over, and we're going to go from there directly into the bicep. So now the finger, thumb down, putting it again close to the elbow and rolling it up towards the armpit. Direction of blood flow is important, so, this up and down is going to be, in general, pretty effective. But if you're really trying to manipulate blood flow, you may want to go one direction, like slide up and slide up that way. All right, and then we can rotate the shoulder. All right, and there we have our SMR for the arms. I hope that is helpful and you guys enjoy. Have a great rest of your day.